Guys, I'm kind of hiding back here. I have two dolls today. If you have watched one of my previous videos, this has been primarily, up until now, just all smart doll. Some of the things that really drew me to I'm gonna tilt these down so I don't have to hide. One of the biggest things that drew me to Monster High was their articulation, the detail, and the fashions. For me, fashion dolls are about the fashion, what they're wearing. They started announcing some of the newer dolls coming out, and I was really drawn to them. I may get some of the Series 3. Some of those are really kind of interesting me. I did do the Jet Dawson review. I love her increased articulation, the head, the arms, the hands, the feet. They're coming out with September, October time. They're coming out with a large one that's supposed to be the same height as Smart Doll, 24 inches. And little girls can share her jewelry and wear it. So that will be really interesting. I am really interested to see how that doll comes out. Is it going to have the same proportions, but at 24 inches tall? Or is it going to be more proportionate? You know, is the head size going to come down just a little bit? Jet Dawson's top of her head kind of came down. Her head sculpt's different. So she doesn't have so much of the big bobblehead look as the older ones did, and I really like that. So, but one of the things I saw was the Winter Break series, and I really love Jade's look. My granddaughter's a little bit of a tomboy. She's even got her hair in a mohawk. She's hilarious. I love her to death. She's very outspoken. So Jade to me is kind of something that would be more along her personality. And the Winter Break, I did not get the other ones. I got Ruby and I got Jade because of the snowboard. I passed on those. But our Farmer's Almanac is saying that in our area of the country, the Appalachians, we're supposed to get more than or higher than average snowfall this winter. So I kind of was thinking that this would be kind of fun. Get the dolls out snowboarding. That is an activity that people really like around here. We actually have a ski resort around here. And I knew some kids from college when I went back to school as an adult, and they would take days to run up and snowboard and that up there on that mountain. So I thought this would be a lot of fun for potential photography, photo stories later. I bought these off of Amazon, so these were sight unseen. I haven't really looked at them. I pulled them out of the box and put them on the table. So initially, this one, the clear plastic's very clean. So this one would be a good one if I wanted to display my dolls in the packaging. This one has got a little bit of scuffing on some of the plastic on the front of the box. But the main compartment where the doll is clean. So this one would still be okay. My Jet Dawson came and some of the corners of her box were damaged. I don't think those were damaged when she was put in the shipping box because these are so clean and pristine. I think that may have been wherever she was in the bin, because the distribution warehouses have a tendency, they take them out of the crate, they put them in a bin, and then the picker pulls the parts out. If you get a box that has some dents, it's usually because of warehouse storage and handling. It's not a fault of MGA, because they would have sent them pristine and they would have packaged them in units so that they were nested together correctly. If you got it at the store and the box was a little bit of damage, sometimes that's just shopware where it was sitting on the counter and kids come in and pick the box up. Mommy, can I have it? No, and mom shoves it back on the counter and it gets a little dinged up. So very good, very pristine. I like that. I do like the little like poster-esque, and as you can see, it's all like holographic and reflective and woo. And we have kind of the rainbow that goes across on both the boxes. So the back and side of the box are the same. They both have the same artwork. Unlike the other individual dolls that had their own poster art on the back, is what I'm going to call it. These all have the same. On the front, they do have their name, and it says Series 1 Jade Hunter and Series 1 Ruby Anderson. And so they might do a Series 2. Maybe we'll see another winter series next year. I don't think we're going to see any more of these particular dolls this year, different characters. I think that the core group is probably what we're going to see. I'm not betting on seeing a Bella in a winter outfit. I'm not counting on seeing, maybe next year. They brought her back. All the fans said, please, we miss Bella. Why did you expel her? So we're all happy that Bella's back. And Jade has her bestie. Jade has her bestie. I am going to go ahead and take both of these guys out of their box. I'm going to go ahead and put them on their stands and display them, and then we'll just kind of real quick go through them. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of differences between the two of them necessarily. The quality should be the same. Just kind of pick out some of their details. I really went in depth with Jet, and I still have the fashion closet to get to, and that's a piece I'm really excited for. Okay guys, so I changed my mind. Originally, because of all the issues I had trying to get Jet out of her box, I realized a couple of things. They don't want you to take the collector doll out of the box. Yeah. I went ahead and I think I'm going to time-lapse this just to speed it up so you don't have to watch me struggle with this real time. This package was so much easier to open for Jade. I just have a couple of the little tab ends left over here. I can actually save most of that box if I wanted to put her back in it to display her, or if I wanted to use pieces of it for display. A lot less plastic. So yeah, I am definitely thinking that they did not intend for you to take Jet out of her package. So I went ahead and I snipped all of the tape. I really wish the tape wasn't on the poster back, but I get it. It wouldn't be that hard to remove. I can use some like Goo Gone or whatever to get it off, and hopefully that won't damage the purple, because I really do like this little poster print back here. Guys, I hit a snag, literally. So there are a couple of little plastic tags that hold this skirt to the dress form. Cut those, don't pull them. As what usually happens if you pull those, I had a little bit of a hole in my skirt. It does seem to have mended itself pretty well, but I damaged it, so. And we're free! Like I said, much easier, much cleaner. You can definitely tell that these are intended to be removed from their box so the kids can play with them. Couple of bonuses. We do have the new stands. Well, the new top of the stand. And I talked about this in my Jet Dawson review. The original doll stands came out. It was this little shelf that they sit on that fits kind of around their chest. I am loving this new stand, MGA, and I'm so happy that these winter dolls came with it. I went ahead and put Jade on her snowboard. She has these little rubber boots that have a little knob that fits through a little rubber tab like that. Once I got the tab off, it's a little harder to get the flange back through the tab, and I admit I have a little bit of arthritic hands, but it can be done. I think that's actually kind of good because once you do get them on there, they're stable on the doll, and this one isn't even attached and it's still pretty stable. Nice fit for those over boots. Their hair is crunchy. I don't know if I do a little ASMR here. I mean, it's nearly glued together. It's very unpleasant. And hers is very crunchy too. Yeah. So these girls will be getting a spa day for certain. I think once Jade's hair is free from this product, oh gosh, it's really bad on this side. Oh, that'll be much better. I'll like them much better. I'm gonna go ahead and take her off of her snowboard. So like I said, we have the new improved stands. Yay! We have crunchy hair. Boo. Her snowboard, we've got the Monster High and kind of this quilted graphic look, and the bottom says rainbow. If you guys aren't familiar with the sport, this is like skateboards. This is where all the design goes on the deck. So, or bottom side of the deck. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been on a skateboard, obviously, but I really like it. In fact, I think the dolls would even be able to stand. Yeah, they'll be able to stand on their own. So this will be really good for photography when I want to take them out in the snow. So I think that's adorable. I think this is still just a fun display play piece that I can put in the diorama. You know, do my winter lodge diorama, and that'd be kind of fun hanging out by the front door. Her first outfit, they do have a few of these little stitches here. She's got one connecting her arm to the bottom of her jacket. So you may have to do some oh, this is adorable, guys. So this is I'm seeing this is the first time you are as well. I have not seen any. She has a full hood. It's not Velcroed. I don't think it's big enough to go up over her head, but it is fully quilted. It's lined. It's finished. Oh my gosh, check out the back of the design of this. This is so cute. It actually has like the little stripes, her racing stripes. It says 23. That must be her. Or is it 22? 22 must be her number. She's got the Rainbow High logo on this side, and established 2020, established 2020, the race, because I believe these are supposed to be like the winter sports team for the high school. So I really like that these are kind of like competition suits. She's got all this writing down her sleeve. Oh, I'm gonna have to put these on the 360 just so you guys can see all of these. I love this. It's like just the you know, the sponsorship. There's like Tokyo writing on here, like they could be like the Tokyo Olympics team for Rainbow High. It says Rainbow High since 2020 on the other side, and we've got some more kanji on here and a little bit of katakana right there. The back of the jacket says Rainbow High, and there's this little drawstring waist, which I think is adorable. We've got the little drawstrings in the front, and they don't really move, but they did a really nice job of doing the casing on top. She's got her little front pockets, and is that an open pocket? It's an open pocket! We can put things in the front pockets. I have this thing about doll clothes. If it's supposed to have pockets, they have to be working pockets. So this thrills me. So yeah, the front of her jacket actually has like the black pockets are working pockets, and the white ones are too. Yes, you could put her little ski lift pass on there. Adorbs. She's got a knit cuff, which I like because that kind of reminds me of like my own jackets. They're super warm winter jackets where they have the cuffs that are knit together to keep the heat in. She's actually got like what looks like little straps to help snug them down, and they are separate. They're not printed on. All of this is patchwork. This is really impressive. We've got 1, 2, 3 pieces to a sleeve. We've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, individually, separately cut pieces to make the hood. And the hood is sewn inside the jacket, so there's no raw edges. And you've got a collar. So you've got what would be in a real thing, a detachable hood, and it's even got the little tab so that when you close up the front, you close up the hood around your neck so no air gets in. The jacket's lined. Well, it's poofy. The fabric's puffy, so you have a legit puffy parka. Her hat's not shiny, which I'm glad because that's not Jade's theme. She's got the little sparkle embroidered on the front, like the Supreme logo. Little black pom-pom in the back. Now, it does appear that the hats are tack stitched to the head, so bear with me here. Don't look if you're... We're gonna have to get the embroidery scissors out. Her ears are so cute. I think her ears stick out more than the other ones. I'm just trying to slice the plastic tag without cutting any of her hair, since they have attached it over top of her hair. And there's not a lot of room here. Okay. Ooh. Those little plastic tab things. She's got one in the back. Oh my god, how they just kept piercing your head with stuff. Poor thing. And she's got one over here. Let's see if I can get it without snagging the hat. Whew. There's another one? There's 2 more. Oh my gosh, my dear. Obviously, they don't mean for you to take the hat off. So, that has me wonder, what's her hair like underneath if they don't expect you to remove her hat? Because you know what, kid, the first thing they're going to do is try to take the hat off. So. Just for time, I won't try to take hers off. We'll just... That's like 6, 7. Oh, now she's got a piece of plastic stuck in her head. Ugh, I hate those things. Okay. Woo! She ended up rotating her head 180 degrees. Okay, so what have we got here underneath? We have a side part, and it's thatched pretty good. It's pretty thick there. She's got green paint underneath. I'm going to say the wefts aren't necessarily as thick as Series 1, but she's got enough hair here we could work with it. Her hairline's pretty good. She's got the piercings for the ears. It's really hard to tell because with all of this stuff in her hair, it's matted into one lump. So, the very back of the hairline is kind of thin. I don't think I would try to put it up in a ponytail because the nape of the neck you would probably see. But it's not bald underneath the hat. So, if you want to take the hat off, you're not going to have any, unhappy surprises there. So that's okay. Her nails are painted green. Really cute. She's got these little boots that actually have like a gel sole, which I think is really cute. They remind me of like some of the rubber snow boots. Take those off. Now she does not have the articulated ankles like Jet. She's just got the stiff ankles. So we're going to put those there. And let's see, can we get the jacket off over the hands? I really don't like removing the hands if I don't have to, just because I know that over time those pegs, the little bump on the peg that locks it into place is going to wear down and it's going to loosen the hand, so eventually, you'll lose a hand or so. But that's her coat. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay. And underneath that, she's wearing a striped t-shirt, long sleeves. Wow. I'm sorry guys, but a lot of times when you have a doll that has a coat or a jacket, what you find underneath is just sleeveless. It's just, almost like a dickie. So this is a full shirt. She could wear this shirt by itself. And she's got coveralls. And we have, just like on the jacket where we have like this little faux zipper, we've got these little faux zippers at the bottom of the snowsuit. We've got these little buckles, little straps. I like the reinforced parts. We have a little sparkle label at the hips. And this is actually several pieces. This is not printed on. This design is actually black material. The white is printed on the green, but there's white material here that's separate from the black. All of these little straps and pocket flaps are separate pieces that are sewn on. She's got a waistband to her coveralls, so that's a separate piece. There's two back pieces. And then we've got belt loops here. We have a faux pocket on the front with the little D-rings that you can hang your lift tag on. There's little tiny buckles and ribbons. Now, okay. It looked like for a second there they had stitched the ribbon to the shirt, but they hadn't. So that's one piece with Velcro on the back. There is a little bit of sloppy stitching at the top of the Velcro on the back. A little bit of a bird's nest, but that's kind of to be expected because of the way that these things are made. They're assembly line produced, and sewers in the factories usually are paid by piece. So sometimes you'll have these little, things with the stitching. But overall, I'm not seeing too many loose threads. I've got one right here, but that's okay. For the most part, it's very clean. So I'm happy with that. We're gonna take off her snowsuit, which I think is just so cute. When I was a kid, when I was really little, we lived in Germany for a few years, well, many years, and I remember when it was winter time, we would go out to go and play in the snow, and I had the big quilted snowsuit with the big overalls. Those things got hot too quick, but so we have our little snow overalls. She's got green unders, the same as the regular doll, and her long sleeve shirt. It's a bit of a crop top, but I think that's okay, given that, it's meant to go with the overalls. That's okay. And she doesn't get a second, well, she does have a second shirt, but anyway. But I'm digging the little mock turtleneck. I think that's really cute. She's got the usual articulation in the wrists, the elbow, the shoulder. Does she have the new neck? She does. Oh my god, we can look down, we can look up, we can give you the little quizzical. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh. Okay, so that little joint right there just means for photography and diorama work, we can put so much more expression in the doll. Now, she doesn't have the torso, so she can't quite do the S-curve pose, but this is just so, yay, bonus. I love this. The original dolls could really only bend their knee 90 degrees. Jet could bend hers almost to get her calf to touch the back of her thigh. So we definitely have more of a double jointed knee. This is coming much farther back. There's a little hack or a doll modification, and I say adults only, please. But you can take a Dremel tool and you can kind of take out some of this excess material back here, and it usually means you can get just a little bit more articulation. I actually have a couple that they can touch their calf to the back of their thigh. So, but this is still pretty good. This is honestly more bending than my smart dolls can do. Their knees are only meant to go 90 degrees. They do not have double jointed knees. So that is a plus for me as a doll photographer. So I do like that. We don't have, she's got a little bit of schmutz. She's got a little bit of schmutz from her outfit. Some of the fabric looks like it might have transferred some color over. I might try to take a magic eraser and see if I can get that off. She has right to left foot, so we're good there. She's got right and left hands. Her makeup, she has a shimmer, but it is a different shimmer than the original series dolls. The original series dolls, it was almost like their heads were pearlescent plastic or vinyl. Like the material itself was almost like it was pearlescent. It's not. You can remove it with acetone. You just have to be very careful. I would only suggest that if you plan to do a face up, and because you go remove the eyebrows, because that sheen is almost like it's airbrushed on in the factory before they apply the face paint. So, and it was definitely, it's a pearl shimmer. So, which was kind of one of the things I wasn't really fond about, and that's why I ended up getting a lot of the cheer dolls, because it's quite easy to remove their little face tattoos with a little bit of acetone without removing all of their makeup, and they had a matte face. Jet Dawson, the collector doll, has a matte face, so I like that. So theirs is almost, I want to say almost kind of like a hollow glitter effect rather than a pearlescent sheen. Hers has a blue-green kind of tone to it, and it is airbrushed on, but I don't see it. It seems to be mostly concentrated in this area right here, this T-zone. So her hairline, it kind of fades off, so we don't get a lot of sparkle toward the hairline. She has pink pearlescent lips, very pale, even paler than Bella's. So I'm kind of digging that. She's got these green shadow on the lower lid, and she has little tiny stars printed. I like her light eyebrows. I think that's really cute. They've got like the little marks that you see all the custom face-ups do to make look like individual hairs. She's got kind of like this double-winged eyeliner, and a little bit of glitter in that area between the eyebrow and the eyeliner. So it's a little bit of a glam makeup, but for Jade, it's a lot more subdued than I'm used to seeing on her. Even the cheer doll makeup. So I'm really digging that. I like that. I think it would kind of in the photographs almost be like that winter sweat sheen when they're on the slopes, because you do get very hot because it's a sport. It's very active. So yay, I am happy with Jade. The newsstand was good. Her second outfit, she comes with a pair of skates, like ice skates. They're black. They've got the green design on the back. There's a lot of detail. I really like the fact that the shoes, they do give them some detail, and I actually had them reversed. You do get a right and left shoe. I like that. That's something small, but that's a detail to me. That kind of adds realism. Instead of having, just a shoe, you actually get a right and a left shoe. Even though the design may look like it's symmetrical, when you hold the feet up, you can definitely tell one curves the other way. So I like that. I like her little ice skates. The way they did them is they actually have like 3 blades, and I don't know if that's a thing with ice skates. I can't ice skate. I can roller skate, but like the old 4-wheel skates from the 70s and 80s. So I don't know if that's just something so that she can stand when she's wearing the skates, or if they actually make skates with 3 blades now. I'll have to look that up. I'm not sure. They're very soft, so they're not hard plastic. They're vinyl, and they look to be inserted in the bottom of the shoe, so it's not all one piece. These are kind of cool. I wonder if I can take the blades off and make them look like punk boots. Goth Jade. She comes with a plaid skirt. It is fabric. It is a woven plaid. As you can see, it's not a printed fabric. Yay. It does have kind of like a black vinyl treatment on the edges, so that looks like a finish, but it actually helps keep the fabric, which is woven, from fraying. And she has these little rivets all over it, which are adorable. Back velcroed. The trim does go along the back, which I like, but there's not a whole lot to the back of the skirt. It's kind of plain. Then she has, to go with that, she has her t-shirt with her kind of ghostly, creepy looking smiley face, and it says rainbow, and it's supposed to be like I guess it's supposed to be kind of like Monster Energy drink kind of thing going there, you know, with the letters. But it's cute. I like that. It looks almost like hand painted or something. I'm kind of disappointed in the hangers a little bit. You get flat color, not sparkly, glittery like the Series 1 and Series 2 were. So, pout. I do like the fact that they're color-coded for the doll. Her second jacket is just as amazing as her main coat. We've got these little straps here for the waist. She actually has the leather has a pebbled texture, but then there's smooth leather over the top. So we have this little detail up here that is stitched down. We have like a snakeskin pattern around the cuffs, and that is stitched down. That's not printed on. We've got a couple of little D-rings up here at the collar to make it look like it closes at the collar, and we've got a stand-up collar with a bit of shearling, faux shearling, on the edges of the jacket and the sleeves, so that when she's wearing it, it looks like it's lined. It's a shearling coat, which I like that. The inside of the coat, it's that kind of fake leather that has a fabric on the inside, so there's no lining this time. Embroider on the collar says rainbow, so that's knocked it out of the park for a and I think these are a little bit more. They're in the $30, almost $40 range. Ruby, a lot of the same things. Her says sparkle, like kind of supreme look, and then this one's kind of plain on that side. So hers is more fun. Hers is more fun. That one's kind of plain. Same thing. Again, the hangers were solid color plastic, red instead of the glittery like the stand. She does also have the new stand rest that goes around the waist, the smaller one instead of the one that shelf like Belle had the original ones do. So I'm feeling that. We are not going to got her stand around her waist, but I seem to be having a harder time getting it off. I don't know why. Her hat, single pom-pom, it's knit. It's got little sequins sewn into the top. Again, it's attached to her head, so I'm not going to try to take it off. We saw that it's like 5-6 different pieces of plastic. I can get to her hair. Again, we've got that kind of off-center part. Hers is thicker, but I don't know if that's because of the texture of the hair. She has that more fluffy, curly hair like these two have, which just seems to root fluffier, if that makes sense. I can see the back of her head a little bit at the end of the part. So just kind of need to make sure that the last of that part comes straight down instead of all side to side. Again, she's going to have a spa day to get this out. Her makeup look is a lot bolder. She's got different eyebrows than Jade. Her eyebrows are very thin, Bella and Jade's eyebrows on both of these seem a little longer than these, but same thickness, if that makes sense. These are very thin, very plucked. She's got this very dramatic shadow that they've done like almost like the stencil or the hard edge to. It's definitely more dramatic. I like Jade's blue and green colors in her eyes. For some reason, this Ruby has a lot of purple in her eyes, and to me the purple kind of clashes a little bit with the red hair. I think I would have preferred brown or mahogany, a red brown eye, as opposed to blue and purple. That's personal choice. She has a glitter on her lip. Jade has a pearl, so this is definitely different. She's got kind of like a darker inner lip, and then this frosted glitter on the outside. Again, the glitter eyeshadow to the eyebrows. Her face is more matte than Jade's. There is some of that pearlescent or type of finish stuff, but it's much more subtle on this particular one. I don't know if she just didn't get as much in the factory as the other dolls do. You know, your doll may vary, but I'm liking it. It's a little bit more matte finish on the face. One of her eyelashes just wants to lay flat against her eye, but I think that can be fixed later. The eyes seem to be set well, so are hers. Her boots have these little black leather accented gold chains that kind of loop back and forth across them. And she's got the little ties, and they say rainbow high. She has a solid sole. So I think hers are kind of more fun with the clear plastic. So I'm going to try to take those off. Ugh. Oh, and I have to sneeze. Oh, sorry. I may have to cut this video. They packaged her with her hand in her pocket, so obviously the front pockets open and you can stick stuff in them, like doll's hands. She's got a buckle that's attached to a piece of elastic that runs in the casing, and you can actually pull it. Oh my god, how cute. I wonder if just the buckle? Oh, the buckle doesn't buckle, but it looks like it would buckle. So I'll give him credit for that. She also has the straps. She has less graphics. She doesn't have like all of the writing that Jade does, which is kind of a... She has a hood in the back. It says Sparkle on the back, which is cute. And it's got the little fur edging on it, so I'll give him that. And it is also puffy, like hers. And it's made of multiple pieces, and it's lined. She has the little collar underneath, and this one doesn't quite have the tabs that Jade's collar does. So I'm going to say hers is more fashion than sport. Jade's comes across as very intentionally utilitarian. This comes more across the, you know, yeah, I'm cute, I love this lips. She also has the black knit ribbing on the bottom of her sleeve. She's got pink nails, kind of a natural colored manicure. Very cute. Oh, they have like little highlights in the middle of them. So it's a pearlescent finish on her nails. And hers are a little bit longer than Jade's. The way they've done that. Let's see if I get this jacket off over her arms and hands. Because like I said, I don't like to remove the hands if I don't have to. They put these on over long sleeve shirts. So. And she's got elastic at the waist. And it's poofy. A couple of pockets in the front. Very cute. I like that. Very cute. She is also wearing the snow coveralls. Again, white, but the black is a separate piece of material. We have some ribbon stitched down to resemble like the zipper pockets that come on the overalls, and we've got zippers at the knees. Sometimes these you can actually remove the bottom half of the legs and the real ones. Hers have zippers toward the inside on the ankle side. Says Sparkle down the side. So she's got what's supposed to be like a zippered pouch pocket on the front. And hers says sparkle and then rainbow high, kind of like, it's supposed to look like Northern Face. Cute job, guys. That's cute. I caught that. Silver buckles at the top. Overall, I like her coveralls, but again, fewer pieces that make the coveralls. So these definitely much more competitive sport looking. These are definitely more commercial looking. Velcro in the back. She's got white ribbon straps that are printed with the word sparkle on them, so I like that they continue that theme. Okay, now I like her shirt underneath better. Let me give you a second. So, nice job, guys. Nice job. Okay, so her sleeves, I think when I redress these dolls and put them on the 360, I'm going to leave the jackets off. I'm going to just kind of have them hold the jacket, or I might do 2 rotations if you guys don't mind. One with the jacket on and one with the jacket off. Her sleeve actually has zigzag stitched detail to show that it's supposed to be made of multiple pieces. So she's got this one that runs around kind of the forearm. She's got one that runs down the inside of the arm. And then she's got around the armholes themselves. So that would look like a serged seam on a white shirt. Again, it's a mock turtleneck. It's kind of a crop top, and it says Rainbow Los Angeles, and the little logo is supposed to look like a certain sportswear company. I like that. Very cute, guys. I like that a lot. I think that's a cute detail. And she has red. She has green airbrushed pantsuit. So again, really enjoying the details. I hate to say it, but I think Jade has more details than Ruby. I think Jade is more at her price point than Ruby. Yes, we get the snowboard. Do we have the articulation? Yes, we do have the neck articulation, but I think Ruby really is closer to her original Series 1 price point. That upper 20s, almost 30, rather than 30, almost $40. I think Jade is actually closer to her $40 value. Her second outfit, she also has a pair of skates, and we've got a pair of socks, which I think is cute. Oh my gosh, they have red heels. So I think that's a cute detail. There's actually been some attempt at shaping on the socks, so they're not just a flat tube. There is actually a heel and a toe in the sock. That's cute. I like that a lot. Her ice skates are adorable. She's got red speed laces on the front. It says rainbow across the back. Again, those 3 blades on the bottom. I'm living for the details here. Just a little bit of a Skechers raised heel, built up heel on them. She has a shirt with rainbow Los Angeles, and it's kind of like flames coming off the letters, which is really cute. For some reason, I'm getting roller derby vibes on this shirt. I don't know if maybe this was the right design for snow. I don't know. For some reason, I'm just getting like roller derby vibes with this t-shirt. She's got a cotton skirt with like a faux zipper in the front, and it has just kind of this checkered pattern. Very cute, very kind of punky. Digging that vibe. Her jacket is very cute. It kind of reminds me of the faux fur jacket that Violet wore. But it doesn't have a texture. It's just kind of an all-over faux fur jacket, which is cute. It's got a bit of a stand-up collar, but I think it's supposed to roll down. I think it's just because of the size it wants to pop up, because there's no fur on the back. It's just the lining. Embroidery across the back says rainbow in black. We have the faux zipper and the little toggles at the bottom. How cute. Little tiny detail there. So I think that's really cute. I think this would be a fun thing to wear with like her red jeans and maybe her socks and her snow boots, so she'd have something a little bit more everyday winter versus just snowboarding winter. We did get the comb. So my final thoughts, for kids, I think this would be a lot of fun. I think Ruby probably more towards, you know, like 8 or whatever if you wanted to give that as a gift. Just expect the socks to get lost first. Other than that, I don't really think she has any small pieces. There are some small bits to her stuff, but I really like those details. Overall, I think she's less detailed and less workmanship is required for her outfit as opposed to Jade. I think Jade is closer to that collector doll, that mid to higher end articulated fashion doll of this size. So I don't like the crunchy hair. I do like the new stands. I do love the new neck articulation. I think these will be a lot of fun to dress and take out on the slopes. The slopes of my backyard. So I'm going to go ahead and dress them. I'm going to get them on the 360. You'll see Jade and then you'll see Ruby.